only getting better, that's cause God told me that. I'm on a different level, that's cause God told me that. I know that I'm special, that's cause God told me that. Ain't gotta tell me nothing extra, that's cause God told me that. I don't need no friends, that's cause God told me that. I'm forgiven for my sins, that's cause God told me that. I know that I'm gon' win, that's cause God told me that. And I put that on my kid, that's cause God told me. God told me. Yeah. That's cause God told me. Turn off the lights. Well, that ain't an option. God really chose the kid like I was up for adoption. Lately I've been on the road, I don't know how they gon' stop me. Look at my neck, it's way too cold. You do what you want when you're popping. I was born a Leo, I feel like the line of Judah. I know some people watch me come up, wonder how I do it. How I got these bars, I looked up to Wayne and Luda. How I got this smart, well God made my mind a computer. I learned to never worry and to never say I can't. I'm like David with my courage, I'm like Samson with the strength. I'm too much of an artist, I get on these tracks and paint. I came up by New Orleans, was born to become a saint. I was gifted as a child, he gave me this word to carry. I deliver with no effort, I feel like the Virgin Mary. I'ma preach until I can't, even when I'm becoming weary. I know Jesus coming back and he cooking up something scary. Anything that comes your way by force was not meant for you. Anything that locates you on its own was yours and will be yours forever. When you anointed by God, it changes an individual from being an ordinary person into a giant. Bring the hook in. I'm only getting better, that's cause God told me that. I'm on a different level, that's cause God told me that. They don't believe I know that I'm special, that's cause God told me that. Ain't gotta tell me nothing extra, that's cause God told me that. You ain't gotta tell me nothing. I don't need no friends, that's cause God told me that. I'm forgiven for my sins, that's cause God told me that. I know that I'm gon' win, that's cause God told me that. And I put that on my kid, that's cause God told me. And that's real. I'm here forever. That's cause God told me.
He's not gonna want to give you something that's gonna pull you all the way away from him. So he wants to test you to see what can he trust you with that's gonna still keep you focused with him, and keep it at a relationship with him. Because he doesn't want it to be religion. He don't want it to be something like, oh, I gotta pray to you because that's what I'm supposed to do. I'm a Christian. Having a relationship with God is something that's the main part of this oneness and your identity.
We want to do this little song for you, and the name of it is
Feel like I'm unstoppable. I feel like I'm conquering obstacles. I know he been watching me, he got a spot for me, so I'ma do what I gotta do. Now I can tell that it's probable. I used to feel it was impossible. Now every time I'm in the booth, I tell him the truth. Like I ain't got nothing to lose, got nothing to prove. No longer confused, my spirit been used to bring us in tune. Now I can move, I choose to take him to school. I feel like I'm making the rules, I give him the blues. Feel like I'm on top of water, but no, I'm not taking the cruise. Now that I grew, I cannot ever be through. I've been through a lot in these shoes, I'm new. I look at the devil like, who are you kidding? Like, who are you kidding? The sins I committed, I know I'm forgiven. I know I'm forgiven forever. But either way, I still feel like I'm winning. Feel like I'm winning, I'm winning, I'm winning. Cause everything I do is God written. I remember when I wanted the women and money, pull up with the race. I can surrender the money and women for the Holy Ghost and pull up with the faith. I am the light, I am the promise. Look at my wife, she is the goddess. I wanted to die, he gave me guidance. Now I can fly, I am the pilot. I am the pilot. God told me that now is my season, he's giving me all that I needed. All that I needed. I can manifest a word on my own if I'm covered in the blood of Jesus. Manifest. Now I can finally sit on the throne because I got rid of the evil. Now I finally could bring us home and save every one of his people. It's real. Jordan. I look at the devil like, who are you kidding? I look at the devil like, who are you kidding? The sins I committed, I know I'm forgiven. God forgive me for all of my sins. But either way, I still feel like I'm winning. I feel it, I feel it, I feel it, I feel it. Cause everything I do is God written. I've been through the fire. I came out with not one scar on me. I've been a liar. God, I've been lying. And God taught me lessons, he was hard on me. Now I'm entitled. I'm so entitled to share blessings that he poured on me. I'll never retire. I'll never retire. Cause God gon' keep writing every bar for me. God written. It's just God written. Every time that you save me, I swear that I'll never forget it. I'll never forget what you did. Every time I was reckless and crazy, like how am I living? How am I still? I didn't even repent every time, and still I'm forgiven. Still I'm forgiven. I'm filled with the Spirit. Thank God. I look at the devil like, who are you kidding? I look at the devil every time. The sins I committed, I know I'm forgiven. I know I'm forgiven. I know it. But either way, I still feel like I'm winning. I'm winning forever. Cause everything I do is God written.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you are now rocking with the best podcast on the planet, the DL Connection. Yo, 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 welcome to the show.
What's happening, Lonny?
It's happening. I don't know about that music though, bro.
Hey,
I don't know if you want to dance or hang out. But anyways, everybody, ladies and gentlemen,
wait, time out.
No, we have to do an introduction here. We have to tell people what they're listening to.
Okay, go ahead, and I'm still gonna
start off with your little with your Sissy Lala music. But welcome, ladies and gentlemen. It is okay. I wish I could mute you. It's July 13th, 2020. Welcome to the DL Connection. I am Lonny Mefford.
I'm the D and DL. That's David.
At least he's getting better with on point. But thank you for tuning in tonight. We appreciate you. We appreciate you tuning in. We appreciate you joining us tonight. It's a Christian Perspective podcast. If it's your first time listening, you definitely can. If you're on Facebook or YouTube, you can come in with live comments. We definitely will answer your questions. You have anything to say? But hey, it's a beautiful day today. David, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. And you're right. I did feel like dancing, and I hope some. And matter of fact, hold on real quick here. Did you see what Rosalie put right there?
Love the track you're playing. Yeah, but she put that before you put the intro music.
No. She's a prophetess.
No. I'm not talking. She's not a prophetess. I'm not talking. Now you're just being a heretic. I'm not talking about the tracks that were on the 5-minute countdown. Those are fire, bro. That's some top notch stuff. We should have that brother on our show. She was talking about those tracks. She wasn't talking about your, techno where nobody likes. You know why? Nobody likes to dance when you're DJing at the parties.
You know why I put that song? Does it click in your mind at all?
I do.
That's the song Michelle has requested for the last 2 weeks, bro. That's her song. That's in dedication of her.
Rosalie, you don't have to lie.
Yeah, see, there you go. Rosalie, let us know. Did you like that last disco-y house type of intro song? Oh, look at that.
She's just nice, bro.
Look at that.
She's just being polite.
Look at that.
She's just being polite.
Oh, I mean,
that's what it is.
Hey, I didn't even tell her to say anything. She's doing that all on her own.
You text her on the side. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you again for tuning in. And I wish I had a different co-host. But anyways, I'll think out loud again. My bad. Hey, I just want to give I just want to give a big shout out. As you see, I'm wearing some red headphones. I was blessed by a brother, and I don't know if I didn't ask permission if I can say his name, but we'll just call him Nick B. And this brother blessed me with some awesome Beat Studio Wireless 3 headphones. And so Nick B, love you, bro. Thank you very much. David's voice does not sound as annoying in these headphones, and I do have to thank you for that. It's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
All right, look at by this, this is I forgot. Hold on, really quick here. This is episode 9.
Episode 9, man. One more till we're at our famous episode 10.
Yeah,
that's
everyone. Yeah, well, everyone that has watched.
Over.
Well, yeah, for you, you're out. Everyone that watches this show and has watched it, all they have to do is watch 1 show, 2 shows, 3 shows. They know that I mute you once per show. So I want to hear from the people here. I want you guys to give me permission to mute Lonny if he gets out of hand, because Lonnie's he doesn't usually start until like the 3rd quarter of the show, but he's already starting 1st quarter. So
I know, but I think because we've been hanging out way too much this weekend, so I think we've already had enough of each other, and we hung out Saturday and Sunday, and I think I've already had my David fill for the month, so like it's just like
you don't want me to say what my experience was.
Great and awesome and wonderful.
Yeah, I have to get saved all over again. After hanging out with you for a weekend.
Anyways, I do apologize, David. I am a little bit upset today. Our good old Governor Newsom, the great governor or governor, has put out a statewide mandate in a bunch of different counties, and it includes every single county here in Southern California, I believe, like LA County, Riverside, San Bernardino, Orange, and so basically, what he was saying today is California is now closing indoor operations statewide for restaurants, wineries, movie theaters, family entertainment, zoos, museums, card rooms, and for fitness centers, places of worship, offices for non-critical sectors, personal care services, hair salons and barbershops, and malls. So here we go again. Here we go again with the closure. What do you
That's it.
think? What do you think, David?
I don't know why, but I think we said something about this last week. It was almost like I forgot the illustration I used, but I thought, we're gonna have all these rules that we're supposed to keep. Don't do this, don't do that, and all that. And there are millions and millions of people in California that are not going to do what there's what the government is saying they're going to do. I just had a feeling that something like this was going to happen. I something inside. I even think I told Jenny, told my wife, and or I told someone, or I thought it in my mind, or whatever. But I knew that that something like this was going to happen. I just had a big feeling it was gonna start all over again. And then especially over the last week, a rising COVID here, a rising COVID there, a rising COVID all over the place. It's like, okay, something's going to happen. They're going to do it again.
Totally. And the superintendent of LA County Schools just also announced today that none of the students in his district will have in-person instruction to begin the year.
Yeah.
And I've seen that with a lot of school districts. I had a client the other day that's high up in the Hacienda La Puente Unified School District, and they're still figuring out what they want to do. But it's like a domino effect. Once one school district starts going, all the other school districts kind of just fall into place. But Gavin Newsom, we should have Newsom on our show as a guest.
Get Newsom, hashtag get Newsom on our show.
Get Newsom on our show. And Michelle Mefford says, mute him now. You have my permission.
Oh,
wow. Even after I put a load of laundry on this morning. Wow.
Oh,
wow. That just hurts my feelings.
Well, I didn't see that. I don't see that comment. Where did she write that? Oh, okay. There you go.
From YouTube.
You,
you got to pay attention. So, you got to pay attention. But anyways, thank you all. If this is your first time tuning in, this is the DL Connection podcast, the Christian Perspective podcast. We like having on small business owners, musicians, people that got stuff to talk about. Whatever you want to do, that's what we're here for. And if you want to come on our show, if you have something you're selling, if you have a service that you're offering, just shoot us a message. You can shoot it through Facebook here. You shoot it through, I don't know if YouTube does private messages, but you can also email us at the DL Connection Podcast at gmail.com. That's the DL Connection Podcast at gmail.com. And some of you people think the DL stands for down low. It does not. It stands for David and Lonny. I was gonna say like Dookie, but we'll keep it friendly and call him David. But that's what DL stands for. It doesn't stand for the down low. We're not on the down low. We're here to tell you what the truth is, and we're here to.
In fact, I got this little side slogan. It's anything but the DL.
Wow, you gonna put that on the shirt?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Anyways, I don't think we have our winner. We had a logo podcast competition. We're looking for a logo better than that little thing up in the corner, as you can see it. But we had some people put in, that way. We had some people put in their entries, and entries did close, and entries were voted on. And then in the end, David and I have the ultimate decision, anyways, because we're gonna have to look at it. We're gonna have to look at it. So bottom line. But anyways, we do have a winner. It was tight between two. And I think David was the one who posted them. He didn't give justice to the first one because the first one was written as a rough draft, and then it was made on the computer, and it looked a lot better. And he didn't give justice to the first one, or I think the first one would have got more votes. So, because the first one definitely speaks about our personality, really awesome guy and half-witted DJ named David. So, anyways, we have lots of things to talk about tonight, right, David?
That's right.
No? David's supposed to be talking right now, but he doesn't have nothing to talk about. So, Governor Newsom, that's something we got to talk about. He says we can't go to church anymore. But I thought about something earlier. I thought about get Lonny off the show hashtag. The funny part is, for you people that don't know, for our listeners that don't know, I came to David with an idea. It was my idea. My idea was I like to listen to talk radio. I like to listen to podcasts. I like to listen to video casts like this, My idea was, hey, we need to start a Christian perspective podcast where if I have my kids in the car, I don't have to turn it off. Where I don't have to worry about a bunch of cuss words. I don't have to worry about a bunch of, pictures and things that are inappropriate to a child, a child that wants to be in the car with me or wants to be at home. If I can't watch it at home, then what's really going on? And so I came to David probably like a year and a half, 2 years ago and said, hey, bro, you're kind of cool, just a little bit. I know you're into this stuff and you like doing Facebook and social media and all these other things. How about we link up, we'll make a good team and let's start a podcast. David's like, I don't know, man. I gotta pray on it and think about, So basically, he didn't give me an answer, right? And so I started looking in another direction, maybe get someone else to be my host, but and be my co-host to grow with me, and so I'm looking for someone else, But let's just say 3 months ago, David comes to me and he's like, hey, let's start a podcast, and I'm thinking, duh. But anyways,
So,
that's how this
really,
works.
it's my idea then.
Not
Because
your
you said yes
idea.
to my idea.
Not your idea. Not your idea. Not your idea.
Mhm.
And I'm just a nice, humble guy where I allowed
my.
him to put the D in front of the L.
Okay, we could have put the LD and then had someone, like
LDS.
Steven, yeah, someone with the name of it with an S and call it the LDS Connection Podcast.
Angel, that is not a picture of Colin Kaepernick in the background. I'm here at my office, and that is a picture of the greatest quarterback in football, Joe Montana. And if you ever call him Colin Kaepernick again, Angel, I will punch you in the face. Robert's lost. It's fine, Robert. Maybe you'll be found one day. But anyways, we'd like to welcome you to the show and thank you very much for all. I see we got some new listeners, some viewers tuning in, and we appreciate you guys. But lots of things are happening in the world. David, we were talking about the what was it, a Glee actress?
Yeah.
They just found her body, I believe.
In a lake. I don't know what the name of that city is. I don't really think I've ever heard of that city, but yeah, I just saw that earlier, and then I saw the article just a little while ago.
Kelly Preston, John Travolta's wife, passed away from breast cancer, from what I've read. Definitely keep their family in prayer. Yeah, Naya Riviera, she's a Glee star. She was 33 years old and she was found in a lake. Definitely keep that family in prayer. Definitely. Kanye West is still running for president. So we talked about that last week. That's pretty interesting. He hasn't.
Have you seen any updates on that? I haven't.
I haven't seen. I heard today he was going to pick a running mate, but I don't think the other candidates have picked a running mate either yet. So, that's something going on. Florida and Texas, I believe, are having more COVID cases now, and lots of stuff going on in the world. We got COVID going on. We got the government regulating everything, and what do our listeners think about it? Should we shut down again? I mean, like we said before, COVID-19 is real. We get it. People pass away, and definitely that's a bad thing. But what do our listeners think? I mean, it's churches shut down, gyms shut down, bars, restaurants, I mean, is it back to being locked down again? Non-essential businesses. How many lives have been affected by that? And I get it, but what do we really know about coronavirus, COVID-19? I mean, there's minimal things that we do know about it. So what should we do? Should we shut everything down? And then it comes to how do we pick what needs to be shut down? How do we pick, David, what's essential? How do we pick? Is getting a haircut essential? Is getting your nails done essential? I mean,
if you pick however they decide to pick what's essential. In the long run, people that are how do you describe the people who are losing their jobs and their livelihood?
Exactly.
I wasn't essential enough, so I lost my job. I lost my, potentially lost my house, my rent. I can't pay rent. I can't get put gas in my car to find it. Those things. That's kind of how I see it.
But then it comes down to exactly what you said. Who's the one who picks what's essential? Who picks? Is an auto mechanic essential? Well, if there's a healthcare worker that car breaks down, they're going to need an auto mechanic to fix their car, correct?
Right.
I mean, there's things like this that we have to really look at and see what's going on. I also read somewhere today where I think you were telling me about this, David, that a certain city is gonna put someone as their 911 operators.
Oh, was that Seattle?
Seattle mayor plans to move 911
mayor,
functions outside police department. So they want to take away. The Seattle mayor is definitely a funny person. But
oh man, I heard that that's she's a woman, right? The mayor.
yeah, she's a woman.
I heard she finally well, this is already kind of old, but about a week ago she finally called in the police and all that to kind of tear down everything that they were putting right there in that autonomous zone.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Is that dealt with already, or?
I haven't heard too much about that lately. I know they were going to come in there and bring it because it was getting out of control. But they're talking about taking 50% of Seattle's police budget for the rest of 2020.
Mm-hmm.
And 85 million to be removed.
Gosh.
And it comes to the point where if somebody punches you in the face, if somebody steals your car, who are you going to call? You're not going to call the Ghostbusters. Who are you going to call? You got to call the cops. You're going to dial 911.
And then who's going to answer? It's going to be your homie that's going to be answering 911 now, right?
Well, then it comes to this. If I can't rely on the police, and not because of them not wanting to do their job, but because of government overreach, defunding them for a few bad apples, if someone is attacking me or someone is stealing some of my property or my friend's property or a family member's property or any kind of crime taking place against me, am I going to take the law into my own hands? That's where it comes down to. Do we have to arm ourselves in order to defend our household? As men, we are called to defend our wives and our children. And that's, so that's what it comes down to. If we can't rely on the police department because they're being defunded, then guess what's going to happen? We're going to have to take the law into our own hands. And then that's just going to create total anarchy, because where does it stop? Okay, I'm defending myself now, but this guy defended himself, so now I'm going to come back and and retaliate. I mean, I don't get where it stops. I'm scrolling through the news today and I'm looking at different things and I'm just like, where does this all stop? I mean, where does it end? We need to figure things out. And I don't think defunding something as far as protections going to make an issue. A few bad apples, we've discussed that. We discussed that when we had the officer on our show. And a few bad apples in every single race. There's bad apples in every single job. There's bad apples. So it comes to the point where there needs to be a real solution. Okay, maybe more training. I mean, I'm not a law enforcement officer, so I don't know what, I haven't walked in their shoes. I don't know what they go through. Like I've stated before, and David, you've stated this before the same way. Growing up, we didn't like cops. You know, we're doing illegal activities. You don't like a police officer. I didn't want nothing to do with cops, and that was the situation. But now when you get into an adulthood and you have a family to take care of and you have belongings that you have worked hard to buy, when you have these things, you want to be able to call and rely on someone to defend your your house, defend your belongings, defend your family. So maybe it goes back to the wild west.
Well, I'm just just like kind of a play scenario, in your mind right now. They want to defund LA, right? For what, 100, was it like $150 million cut or something like that? Do you know? It was
Yeah,
a
they
big
want
cut, right?
a big cut for the Los Angeles Police Department. Yeah.
I mean, the city of LA, LA County is probably, I don't know what the statistic is, but I mean, I'm sure if it's not number one, it's up there as far as crime goes. And then you mentioned it with back before Christ. We didn't want to have nothing to do with the cops. We didn't want to run in with the cops because we were up to no good. So for people that we were like, that's going to be like, yeah, that's cool, defund the police. And then you said it, my mindset's going like this. Let's think someone, let's go rob a store. There's not enough cops out there, and it's just, I don't know. I got all these things going through my mind. I'm thinking of all the bad things that can potentially happen. I can't really think, what good can defunding the police, what good is that going to do when people know that there's less when criminals know that there's less cops on the streets? It's just like, what, I watch a lot of crime shows, and you get those crime shows that they time the police response from the initial 911 call, for example, to like a bank robbery, right? And they say, okay, it takes 3.19 minutes for a police officer to show up at a bank that's getting robbed, right? And now you defund them. I don't know what 150 million is going to defund exactly, how many percentage of police officers, how that's going to work, but that's just going to it's going to double the response time. That's going to give more than enough time to get your crime done and get out of the way and get gone and not even get found, maybe.
Yeah, very true, very true. But I mean, what can we do about it? I mean, we voice our opinions. We can vote. I mean, a lot of people say, especially here in California, a lot of people say our votes don't count. And especially a lot of Christians. That's the funny part, is a lot of Christians want change and they want things to happen, but they don't go out and vote. Oh, my vote don't count. I mean, if we want to see a change in the government, and even local government, whether the city you live in, whether the county you live in, then you got to vote out the people that are, I mean, these career politicians, you got to vote them out. I mean, if they're not making no change, we got politicians like Pelosi have been in there for, 20, 30 years, and it's like, if you can't make a change in something in 20, 30 years for the benefit of everyone, not just Democrats, not just Republicans, not just independents, not black, white, blue, green, pink, yellow, if you can't make a change in that long of time, then maybe you need to move on. And I call everybody to vote. And I'm not telling you who to vote for. Everybody watching this, everybody that can listen to this, you all have a mind. You can all think on your own, and you can vote for whoever you want to vote for, and that's the bottom line. On a something funny, but it kind of has to do with everything going on in the world today. Do you have a favorite football team, David?
Probably anyone but the 49ers. I don't know. I guess, I just go LA. I'm not into football. I just choose LA just because that's kind of closest to my home.
Trash. But anyways, 49ers being the best football team ever. The Washington Redskins have made an announcement that they're changing their name. And I was reading an article about the Washington Redskins, and the actual portrait was a portrait of some like famous chief in a tribe. I didn't get into all the details. I just skimmed over the article, but now they're changing their name because, as we can tell, everything needs to be changed. Aunt Jemima, poor Aunt Jemima's
Oh
gone.
man.
Uncle Ben's rice. I've seen Uncle Ben's minute rice. Since I was a kid, sitting in the
Oh
cabinet.
yeah.
And when you see these faces, you don't think, oh, hey, it's a black guy on a box. I think, hey, that's Uncle Ben.
Mm-hmm.
When you're eating your pancakes in the morning and you got that bottle of Aunt Jemima, I don't know about anybody else, but I'm not thinking, oh, hey, racist thoughts, or hey, she's a black woman. I'm thinking, hey, this is some good syrup for my pancakes. Can I have another
Mm.
pancake? So I mean, I've never looked at the Washington Redskins. They're a trash team, anyways. But I've never looked at them and said, "Oh man, these people hate Native Americans." So I mean, I don't know where our world. Our world is getting so politically correct and so sissified
Mm.
that our next generation is not gonna be able to do anything. Our next generation is gonna, if they fall down and hit their knee, 30 years old, they're gonna want to call their mom to come put a band-aid on their boo boo. What is going on in this world? I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
Mhm.
And then the boycotting of every single product. If a CEO or someone stands up for and says what they believe in with the new Goya products, I mean, it's I mean, I don't buy a lot of Goya products. I'm sure we have some in our cabinet. I'm sure if it's on sale, I'll buy the pinto beans. You know what I'm saying? But they stood up for Trump. The CEO, went to the White House and they had a Hispanic heritage or something going on, and he was there at the White House, and now everybody's calling to boycott Goya. So it does it. If you're calling to boycott, how about the thousands? I don't know if maybe they're a big company. Maybe they have tens of thousands of workers,
Mm.
not just from the top of the CEO. How about the people that are down on the machines running the canneries, that
Mm.
they're running the beans being packed or the, whatever product they're offering. How about those people? So if you boycott this because they stood up and said, hey, I support this candidate. What about all the other people? I mean, and I'm
Mhm.
sure every single employee of theirs is not a Republican or voting for Trump. A bunch of their employees are probably Democrat. We don't
Mhm.
know, but I'm saying it's going to affect everybody's life because you want to be sissified and say, oh, we can't buy their product no more because they went to the White House. How many
Mm.
people, if you're invited to the White House, you're going to say, no, I'm not going to go. I
Mhm.
mean, hey, it's I don't get it, man. I can get all frustrated and upset and unruly, but it is what it is. Jesus is on the throne. That's the bottom line. So
Well, the one of the things I'm thinking about is you seen that meme when they had a meme with Aunt Jemima and Uncle Ben and all those other ones that they want to do, uh, and they're looking at Tapatio and they say, "Hey, you're next. They're coming after you next." That's the thing I'm concerned about, bro. If they take Tapatio away, I'm done.
you can't mess with Tapatio, man. There's gonna be riots
Yeah.
in the street if you take away the
Oh
little
yeah.
Tapatio man.
Exactly.
He probably has like 167 grandchildren and 333 great grandchildren. And I'm sure he has 487 primos and primas, and he has tias and tios and abuelitos and abuelitas, and you can't mess with Tapatio, man. That dude's gangster.
Yeah. Oh, big time. Yeah.
Yes, that dude is gangster.
Ugh.
So I just got a message, David, that our contest winner is available to come on the show.
Oh, nice, nice. Let's
So let's see if we can bring our contest. Well, let's before we bring our contest winner on the show, David, let's
mhm.
uh let's show a recap of our logos.
Okay, so we're gonna start with this one right here. Where did it go? Okay, there it is. Why don't you describe that one, Lonnie?
Well, I have heard many things about this one, and I do understand everybody. I just want to tell you, I don't know if the gentleman who wrote this drew this up. I don't know if he is watching or not, and if you are watching, Patrick, let us. But it's supposed to be a crown of thorns over a microphone, right? And I get what he was going on, and it's actually a tattoo concept this guy and I have talked about, but It's the DL connection with the microphone. It's supposed to be a crown of thorns. It does look like a bird's nest, and it wasn't the best drawn out. The circle's not even a circle, really. It's kind of, but I do give him a C minus for effort. So this, I believe this one got 2 votes. Am I right? And one of the votes was the guy who drew it. So we want to thank you, Patrick. We want to thank you for entering in your entry.
I think the other vote was by accident. They told me
it was by accident. They just accidentally hit the like button.
All right. Next is going to be
Go ahead.
All right. The next one, the next 2 are from the same guy, but they're different, totally different ones. So here's this one here.
Do you remember his name?
No.
We have a
no,
message.
I don't remember his name.
We apologize. We weren't very prepared today. As you can see, I'm still at work, and David just doesn't do nothing with his life. So, anyways, yes, this one was very good. I like this one. Did this one get any votes, David?
That one, no, it did not actually.
This one got no votes. This is a pretty professional looking one, and the brother who did this is actually a graphic designer, I believe he said he was, and so let me see. I'm looking for his name, and I can't find his name. But if you did this, just give us a shout out if you're watching. And hey, Patrick says he loves his logo too. So anyways,
he says he loves you too for all the love you're giving him, man.
Oh, wonderful. So anyways, that's that one. What's the next one? There's another one that this brother did for us. That's that one. And that's a good one. I like that one. It looks a lot like the one that you did from the beginning, David.
Yeah.
It does look a lot like that. I'm trying to find the guy's information. I apologize. But what's the next one? And this one was really cool. This one got the second amount of votes. This one was done by Elma, one of my coworkers, and it really it's cool. I like the microphone. The microphone's really top notch.
You didn't you send? I didn't have it, but didn't you send me an updated version of this? Didn't it have like a coiled microphone cord going under it or something like that?
I sent you a few different versions of, but you obviously don't pay attention to the messages I send you. No. So we'll just leave it like that. But yes, Patrick, you beat a graphic designer? No, bro, you got 2 pity votes. That's the bottom line. Let's be honest about it. If you were really interested in winning, you would have maybe gave a graphic designer $20 to like spoof up your whatever that bird's nest was, bro. So let's just be honest, man. Come on. You didn't beat a graphic designer. I apologize. I love you, bro, but you didn't. I'm sorry. So this one was our second place winner from Elma. We appreciate you, Elma, sending this in. And without further ado, we're going to show our first place winner.
So you want me to show the before or the after?
Can you show both of them?
Yeah, I got both of them right here.
About time you do something right. Yeah, so look, this one is by one of our younger listeners. 13-year-old Elsa was listening to our show talking about the logo competition. And when she heard that, she sat down and she started drawing. And she drew this logo. As you can see, the D looks like David, and you see the L looks like me. So this was our winner, and let's see if our winner is ready to come on our show. And I gotta warn you, listener, she likes to talk a lot, a lot. So we might not even be able to get to speak with as much as Elsa likes to speak. Every time I try to have a conversation with her, she speaks a lot. So I guess
we're trying.
We're trying to get her on the show.
You ready? Here she is.
Yes, where's our winner?
There she
Round of
is.
applause for our winner, Elsa.
Hi.
Hi, Elsa.
Hello.
How you doing today?
Good. How are you?
I am blessed. Well, Elsa, as you know, you have won our local competition.
How are you? Yeah.
You are awesome. Your logo really looked like David and looked like me. And so
Now,
go ahead, David.
no, say I just wanted to ask you, like, because I remember the day that the episode. I think you, Lonnie, they texted drawing to you, right? And then you texted to me.
Yes.
And but that was like I think that was the first time we mentioned the contest, right? I don't know. Was that the first time we mentioned it? And it was like almost by the end of the show we had that logo. So Elsa, how did you come up with it so fast? What gave you the inspiration? What did you see it in your mind? How did I can't never do I would have never been able to do something like that.
It was on the TV while I was thinking about what to do. So I was just concentrating, and I realized that that you have glasses, and then that Mr. Lonnie with his big beard. So I chose those two things to put on you guys, like for what I noticed most about you.
That is so
All
awesome.
right.
Awesome.
And did you who did the remake one? You know
A friend of ours that
Oh,
she's
okay.
really good with computer stuff.
Oh, okay. I thought it was Lonnie's, a friend of Lonnie. Okay, so it was someone that you know. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
Okay,
Elsa,
cool.
my friend.
Well, her friend is not your friend, unless her friend is your friend.
Everybody's my friend.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay.
Well, Elsa, we do appreciate it. Thank you so much. And we didn't know what we were going to give away yet, but I do got to say, you have won a $50 Visa gift card.
Woo, woo.
Wow, thank you.
I don't know what your mom and dad are going to allow you to spend it on, but if it was up to me, you could spend it on whatever you want.
Or you could take me out to dinner. I mean, I love to eat.
No, do not spend it on David at all. Don't even give him free coffee.
That'll be the best money you ever spent. Imagine going out to eat with the D and the DL, what that would do to your reputation.
I think you would bring your reputation down.
I've already seen Mr. Lonnie eat.
Oh, keep going with that sentence, right? And eat, right?
Is that a bad thing or a good thing?
It depends.
Yeah. I think I'll just come off the show and it could be the DE show, man. All of our listeners are saying good job, Elsa. They're giving you high fives and it doesn't look at Angelstein. That looks like a bunch of tacos. Is that tacos or clappy?
It does,
Definitely looks like tacos. But so
what's wrong with tacos?
People are giving you tacos, and I think that's supposed to be claps. But we definitely really appreciate you, Elsa, and it's awesome. And not only do you win a $50 gift card, we're gonna have shirts made with that logo. And as soon as we get the shirts made, you're gonna get a shirt.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
But then your dad has to buy one, so he doesn't get a free one.
Oh. Okay.
So we definitely appreciate you, Elsa. Keep up the good work. Keep up with your, how you looked at David's ugly face and my pretty face, and you decided you were going to draw something really cool. Keep that perspective when you're doing your artwork and stuff. Really awesome. Do you have anything to tell our listeners?
Thank you for voting for mine.
Well, they definitely I think they liked yours the best. That's why it won. Angel says everything looks like a taco to you, Lonnie Mefford. Nothing is wrong with a taco. And Angel, I've never seen you turn down a taco. Never seen you turn down a taco. John Baldwin says, "What logo won? I just got on the live stream." Well, John Baldwin, as you can see, our special guest Elsa, her logo has won. Can you show the logo again, David? Put the logo up there for everybody just tuning in. This is the new DL Connection logo. As Elsa explained it, she looked at both of our faces and she saw mine was prettier, and so she made the D and the L.
Well, if you notice, all she thought was pretty was your beard.
Well, I do have an awesome beard. No, she called it a big beard, so it's like a beard.
Yeah, but she
At
put
least I
my
can grow.
face on it.
At least I can grow a beard.
I'm not trying to grow a beard.
I don't know if you can.
I got about 10 hairs that will grow.
Elsa, what do you think Mr. David would look like with a beard?
I don't know.
It would look kind of weird, huh?
Maybe.
I think it would look weird too. Oh, John Baldwin says, yes, that's the one I picked. John Baldwin, you didn't vote for your wife's? His wife had one in the competition. And he voted for another. I won't tell her. I'm sorry. Hopefully she's not watching right now. John Baldwin's real name is Ron, but he's like on the down low. That's why he watches the DL Connection. But anyways, Miss Elsa, I will get you this gift card and you can spend it on whatever you like with mom and dad's approval, because we always promote children. Ask anybody under 18, asking your mom and dad's approval. So Elsa, we thank you again. And once we give out the shirts, once we make the shirts, we will have you back on our show and you can show off your shirt.
Okay.
All right.
Also, one thing, when you get that card, before Lonny leaves, once he hands it to you, make sure you check the expiration date and make sure it's not like some card that, like some fake card or something like that.
Okay.
Elsa, it says 6/27.
Expired June the 27th. Look at that. It's already July.
6/27, Elsa. You can hold on to this card until you're in college if you like.
Wow.
6/27, Elsa. 6/27. Thank you, Miss Elsa. We really appreciate you.
Thank you
Thank
for
you very
having me
much.
on.
And we will
All
talk
right.
to you later. Everybody, this is Miss Elsa, our logo competition winner.
Woo! If we had music, we'd be playing it right now. All right.
All right.
Elsa, we'll
Thank
see
you,
you.
Elsa. That is awesome, man. That is awesome. That I liked how she said she they were watching it on TV at her house, and that's the beautiful thing about the DL Connection is you can watch it with your kids. It's a fun, family friendly show and discussing real topics. But how she looked at your face and looked at my face, and she came up with the concept. I really enjoy that. That was awesome. Yes, Sandy, David did have a pretty cool mustache. I was watching a video the other day, David, of the cardboard testimonies at church, and you had a lot more hair back then. I do gotta say.
Yeah,
And,
I did.
and I did take a picture, but you did have a cool little mustache.
Yeah, I had a little thing. I had it for years, and I shaved it. Well, it's been years that I shaved it, but yeah.
I think you should grow it back.
Nah, bro, I'm done with it.
If our listeners want to see if David can grow a beard, please let us know.
Well, I can tell you this: I can't grow a beard. I can grow the mustache and then like the bottom right here, but a beard, no. Father and son fishing trip, didn't shave for 4 days, bro, and it was patches and dry It was like dead grass.
You can't judge a beard off of 4 days.
Yeah.
It takes a while for everything to fill in. Like mine doesn't like to grow right here, so I have to let it fill in. So.
I gotta take some pointers from Nick B.
Nick B has the best beard in Chino Valley.
Come on, yep.
Hands down. Hands down. I think we just got to take a picture of his beard and post his beard on our Facebook site.
That's what that'll be our logo right now.
Just his beard. No, the logo competition, we'd just like to thank everybody for participating. And like I said, we will be making t-shirts. We have another drawing that was sent in by Miss Maggie. And It was pretty awesome, and it wasn't a logo though. It was too awesome for a logo. So we're gonna make T-shirts out of that one too, and we will be giving away T-shirts as promotional items, and we will have T-shirts for sale. So we will let you guys know. Maybe we'll even do some cool hats, or but just to further
Well,
the
well,
growth.
what's in now? What's in now that we can make face masks, right?
I won't promote that crap.
Why not? That's
Because
everyone's gonna see it now.
so let's see if we have our show, and we have to wear our face masks in our show. And now I'm sitting here with a face mask on, and I'm talking to you, and my voice is muffled, and you can't really understand. I had a client today with a face mask on, and I understood probably 20% of what they were saying. You know, I get face mask. We already had this discussion. I'm not going to get into that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is, David.
Oh, it's 7:46.
Oh, okay, cool, man.
Well, I thought we talked about this.
This is creative mind thinking. Why not? Not in the show. Cassandra Bonilla says, why not? Why not do face masks? Because we don't like face masks. David, do you wear a face mask everywhere you go?
No, I don't.
Neither do I. And I'm sorry if that offends people.
I have one. We have one in our car, all of us, my family. You know, because there's some places that we have to go that we just have to wear it, or else we can't get in the store.
Mm-hmm.
But besides that, I don't.
Yeah, I carry mine around also because same thing. And like I tell my clients too, when I meet with my clients, I tell them if you'd like me to wear a face mask, I will. But some of them don't, and I understand that, Cassie, that make them out in the public. But if you're rocking one of our shirts, then everybody's gonna see it.
Mm.
Right. Okay. And I'm looking at everybody's name on here, and I expect all of you to get one of our shirts. Even you, John Baldwin. I'm watching you all. I'm watching you all. Anyways.
No, I don't know if that was a no mask, like, yeah, I don't wear no mask, or was it like a no mask?
No, there was no question marks or exclamation parts, or it would look cool with the logo. So maybe we will make you a mask. See, now man, people just wanted us to make masks. Well,
yeah, bro, I think it would work.
We do listen to our viewers, and maybe we will make some masks with the DL Connection podcast logo.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe we will. We'll have to think about that and contemplate that. But before we get into our next segment of the show, I have a question to ask you, Mr. D.
Ask away.
So check this out. If you could do anything in the world, whatever you wanted to do, and money was not an issue, whether job, whether ministry, whether sitting on the couch, whatever you want to do that makes you happy, and money is not an issue, you can get up in the morning and do whatever you want. What would that be?
This is what I would do. I would operate this show all by myself, because then I wouldn't have to hear nobody, all that. I can do whatever I want. I can go over here to, let me see. I can throw out that, and what? I don't hear nothing. Oh, see, I don't have to hear nothing. I don't have to take any Tylenol after the show. That's probably what I would do right there.
Oh,
what do you think about that?
I think you're a jerk with a capital J. But I'm fine with that. Whatever makes you happy, whatever floats your boat. So right now you just got your 30 seconds. You got your 30 seconds of doing the show by yourself. That'll never happen again, son. Just remember, the L is in the connection. Just remember that. Just remember whose idea it was from the beginning. Just remember those things. Every time you go to sleep, you lay your head on your pillow. Just think about it. Think about it. So you can live your little your pipe dreams, do whatever you want to do, sitting there with yourself by yourself. That's fine. I'm sure you.
See, people, this is the fun part right here. I control everything with this little thing right here. You see him? He's just going like this. Look at his mouth and look at my hand. It's the same. Look at his mouth. Isn't it matching? Look at. Look at him. Right now he's probably saying words that he shouldn't be saying on a family-friendly show. Let's see what he's saying.
I am speaking the truth. That's what I'm speaking. And you can say whatever you want. You can do whatever you want, and I'll keep going. I'll keep up with my conversation. I'll keep talking. I'll keep running my mouth. That's what I do. Are you done with your little high horse?
Bro, I've been waiting. I'm just here watching the show.
Yeah. Well, people don't just want to watch you, okay?
Oh man.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to just say we're looking for a new host. And if you want to put in an application, please email me personally. We will be calling it whatever your name is with the L Connection podcast. The D is now done. That's what the D is. D is now done. Give me a call at 909-999. Never mind, David. Anyways, you know what time it is, ladies and gentlemen. You know what time it is. It is time for the lightning round. We really need some music to the lightning round. You know that?
I don't know. I don't think we could. I don't think that there's an option for that on this software.
Like,
unless we have
after the crack, them like.
Oh, something like that. Yeah. We could probably get something like that.
Like some game show music.
True.
I think that would be good. But anyway, since we don't have a guest, I guess we could have asked Elsa lightning round questions. Man, we should have thought about that.
Oh, well, look at Miguel just commented. I'm sure they're still watching.
But I have lightning round questions for you tonight, so we'll have to bring Elsa on when we get the T-shirt for Elsa. We'll bring Elsa back on and ask her the lightning round questions too.
Okay, all right. There you go. That was a good idea. We should have
mark that down in your calendar. But anyway, since we don't have a guest. And last week, we didn't have a guest, and David asked me the lightning round questions. Well, guess what, guys? Guess what? What? Don't make it sound like a circus. It's more like the ice cream man. It is a circus with David here, as you can tell. He's like a one-man show. He wants to wear a top hat, and he wants to dance around with a bunch of lions. Anyways. Now we're coming to the lightning round questions, and guess what, guys? I got lightning round questions for David, and he didn't pick them out. I got them. So David, are you ready for the lightning round questions?
I'm ready, bro. But now, after that kind of introduction, I don't think that I'm willing
to do the lightning round questions.
Well, because knowing you, I mean, I don't know what kind of questions are going to come out your mouth, man.
They're all family friendly. PG.
Are they Michelle Mefford approved?
I don't know. She doesn't approve of too many things I do. So.
See what I mean? Michelle, if you approve these questions, I'll answer them. But if not.
All right. Lightning round questions. Question number 1.
No.
What sound does a seal make?
A seal?
Come on.
Whoop, whoop. All right. Wait, hold on. I got this. It's
that was the worst seal ever.
Something like that.
It's not a seagull, a seal. I'm sure went to SeaWorld. I'm sure went to the ocean. You ever been on the pier and the seals are sitting there looking at you?
They're like, ooh, there you go.
Wow. I don't know what to say.
Hey, we want our viewers to answer the questions too. So
that's just how are the viewers going to answer what sound does it still make? Come on, man.
They can spell it out.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. You sound like you were dying there for a minute. Anyways, question number 2. How many redheads do you know?
I'm looking at one right now. I think I just know one. No, I know one. I know two, three. I know three that I can think of.
All right. Question number 3. What's your middle name?
Anthony.
David Anthony? Are you like
It's my grandfather's name.
you related to Mark Anthony?
I don't know. I could be.
David Anthony, that's something I learned today. Very, very interesting. All right, question number, I don't even know which one it is. Do you find handlebar mustaches attractive?
I think they're cool, but attractive, I don't know. Guess it depends on the guy wearing it.
All right. What if Tupac appeared before you right now, what would you ask him?
Who killed you?
Interesting. Are tomatoes a fruit or a vegetable?
Tomatoes grow in the dirt up. They are a fruit.
A fruit. Interesting. Using an Elmo voice, tell me how you like your coffee.
La 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 la. Elmo's world. I don't even know his voice. I like my coffee black.
Hey, I thought you were gonna say free. All right. I don't even know what number we're on because I didn't write down the numbers, but check this one out. What's the lamest dessert that people try to pass off as a dessert?
Oh man. I don't know. Fruitcake.
That is pretty lame. That is pretty. I do agree with you on that one.
Yeah.
That is pretty lame. Okay. I think we got like a few more, but here we go. Oh, Mikey says flan.
No, flan is good though.
Oh, I don't like flan, bro.
Flan is good. Viewers, who loves flan? Flan is like the best.
Flan is like a cheap version of like Mexican Jello.
Bro, flan is good.
Flan's like a graham cracker wannabe cheesecake. Some like nasty like vavas all over it. Bro, flan is disgusting. Anyways, would you rather come face to face with a miniature hippopotamus or a giant cockroach? And both of them are in a bad mood.
A miniature hippopotamus or a big cockroach?
Yes.
Oh no. I saw the movie Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. I'd probably go for the hippopotamus.
The hippopotamus?
Yeah.
All right, interesting. Okay, David, what's the most embarrassing store you might be seen shopping at?
The most embarrassing store? Oh my goodness. Man, I don't know. There really is no embarrassing store. I don't know. That one, I don't even think I have an answer for that one. Every store I go to, I don't feel embarrassed. So,
even though when you were in Ulta today shopping for makeup?
Well, I didn't go. My wife went.
All right, and last question. Would you eat a 2-day-old taquito from 7-Eleven?
Yes.
I knew he was going to say yes. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our lightning round.
Woo!
No, you were supposed to do the lightning round.
Oh,
theme music or whatever the crap you called it.
There it is.
Thank you. And I do think my questions were better than yours.
I like them.
I got you to talk like Elmo, and I got you to try to be a seal. Those were 2 very good questions.
You're right. People, let's give Lonny a Facebook. Let's give him some Facebook love. I think he needs some Facebook love right about now.
No.
He's been threatening to take over the questions. He finally got them. I think he needs some Facebook love for these questions, people. So if you like those questions and if you love Lonny, just send him some hearts right now.
No. The thing is, if my questions are better than David's, let me know. if you would rather have me come up with the question, David could even ask him. I don't even want to take that mojo away from him. But if you would like me to come up with the questions, let us know. We want to do what you guys want to do. Just like we don't like face masks, but we took the whole face mask thing into consideration. So if you liked my questions better than the 8 weeks of David's trash questions, let us know. And I'm not being biased.
Look at we had some comedy with some of my questions. If you go to episode 2, I think, go to YouTube, episode 2, go to our YouTube channel, look at the lightning round clips that I put with Isaac Pedroza. It was a long 6 minutes, but it was 6 minutes of comedy there. That's for sure.
Because of me.
You got a what do you call that? A sympathy comment here.
She liked those questions. Exactly. Thank you, honey. Thank you. Angel says we're both tied with the worst questions ever.
Oh,
okay, Angel. If that's the case, send us 10 lightning round questions. Come on, Angel. Yes. Mr. Wake up at 2:00 in the afternoon and don't do nothing. Wake up and your hair still looks the same like it did the night before. Write us 10 questions. Come on now, buddy. Man, you got the worst questions ever. You don't even have questions. How you gonna come at our questions? You don't even got questions. Man, Angel's just been trying to be back on the podcast since we had him on as the first guest.
Yeah, I know. You mentioned something about hair, and there was a comment earlier. Did you see that?
No, I don't think I did. Oh yeah, Daniel Cruz said my hair looks awesome today.
No, he said this.
Lonny, you look fly with your gel in your hair. Is that a positive comment, Daniel Cruz? Hey, come on! That's what Daniel would be saying right now. I love that, brother. But anyways, I have my gel in my hair because I'm working today. Next couple of days. Tax season ends on July 15th, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen your tax repair, get it done. If you need a tax repair, give me a call. I'm not very good, but I'll do your taxes. So I question this show every week. You question the show every week, buddy, but you still tune in. What does that say about you? Exactly. Yeah, these people are starting to make me upset. We can ban people from our show. So, Angel, you're like this close away from being grounded.
I could. I got that authority right here. I can ban anybody permanently.
Yeah, you do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our number 9. Number 9 shows, huh, David?
Ninth one. Yep.
That's 9 weeks in a row that we have been wasting our time talking to each other. No, it's been a blessing, man. This is something that the Lord put on our hearts a while ago, and it's like watching a car accident. Exactly. It's like watching a car accident. You don't want to look and be that looky-loo that, driving, but you still do it. You're complaining about everybody else. Oh, why is traffic slowing down, this and that? All these stupid bottleneckers looking at the accident. But guess what? You're like this too. You're looking at the accident too. You know what? More like a train wreck. Choo-choo! You're a train wreck, bro. I think you just ixnayed your daughter's gift card. I think I'm gonna double it and tell her to punch you. But anyway, I apologize. I shouldn't say that. But anyways, we thank you for tuning in. It's our 9th show. On our 10th show, it's gonna be very special because it's another show. But anyways, tune back in next Monday, 7 p.m. Please share if you think anybody wants to hang out and watch this train wreck and this car accident and bottleneck and gaze at it. Stay tuned. Stay tuned. We got a lot more, train wreck to wreck. Definitely. But we will be making shirts. We will bring Elsa back on when she gets her shirt, and we will do the lightning round questions with Elsa. It's a beautiful thing. God has definitely blessed us with this platform and this opportunity to be able to hang out with you guys, and we love it. It's something we look forward to. Definitely Mikey. It's something we look forward to every week, and it's it's like we can't wait till Monday comes because we get to join you guys. You guys are our family. So,
Hey, so what are we gonna do for our 10th episode?
I think we're gonna shave your head.
Shave my head.
Yeah.
Let's
You know
shave
what
your head first.
I think I'm down. I used to shave my head all the time. I think we should be in studio with each other,
Like right next to each other? Like
right next to each other.
like what, like that or what? Other arm, yeah.
Holding
There we
hand,
go.
high five.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Which way is my
Here.
hand? There you go. There. No, there. That's like a TikTok duet.
I don't know. I don't do TikTok. But anyways, we'll come up with something special. We better start planning that, David. Please share the podcast. Like I said, we're working on Spotify. We're looking on working on a bunch of different things to do. Thank you, Rosalie. We really appreciate that. And if you have anybody has anything they want to come on our show, shoot us a message. Like I said, but we're here to promote whatever small business, whatever service, whatever ministry, whatever musical talent, whatever you got going on. We definitely will want to bring you on. And Steven and Rosalie, you definitely are going to be guests pretty soon on our show. That's something we've been talking about for a while. So, yeah, David and I, we got a whole list of people we'd like to bring on. So, I called Donald Trump too, and but he doesn't want to come on the show. I don't know why. Maybe riding with Biden will. That'd be pretty cool to have Joe Biden on our show.
Remember, we're trying to get Kanye too, right? To Kanye and
Kanye West, Justin Bieber, and Kanye West at the same time. That'd be a pretty cool show. Definitely. But anyways, thank you for tuning in. You all have a beautiful week. And don't let things get you down. With this world full of anger and hate and fear and everything going on, just stay true to who you are. Stay true to what you believe. Don't if you believe whatever you believe, stay true to it. If you believe you want to go to church on Sunday, then go to church, and don't let fear stop you from doing that. If you want to go, to the mall, they're going to close them down, but don't allow the enemy to let's have David try mustard. Oh man, that one just took me off my total train of thought. I would actually pay money to see David have some mustard. But anyways, let me get back to what I was saying before you took me off. Thanks, babe. I agree with you. Stay true to who you are. Stay true to what you believe. Don't let nobody bring you down. Don't let nobody fear you into believing a different way. And I say that in all aspects, not just in a Christian aspect. If you believe wearing a mask out in public is what you want to do, don't let someone else, don't let us say, hey, we don't wear a mask, influence you into not wearing your mask. If you believe you don't want to wear a mask out in public, you believe it's not doing nothing, for you, and it's not really stopping the virus or preventing the virus, then don't do it. Just stand true to what you believe, because these times are getting worse, as we see. And I don't know about you guys, but I'll be in church on Sunday singing and worshiping the Lord and doing what I do. We got to keep living our life. We can't live in fear, and that's what the enemy wants us to live in fear, and it's not happening. We're not living in fear. So Acts 5:29, Mikey. Amen. You know what Acts 5:29 is, David?
Yeah, that's that verse, that one verse.
The verse in the Bible, right?
Yeah. The one that's right after verse 28.
Do you know what verse 28 is?
The one before this one, bro. Come on, get your act together.
Acts 5:29 is when Peter and the other apostles answered, and they said, we ought to obey God rather than men. That's what we got to do. We got to obey God. Ooh. But we also can't be reckless and acting a fool and taking our liberties, more than rioting and acting like a fool because they're trying to shut down churches or whatever. We follow the laws of the land, as long as they're not going against God's laws. And when they start going against what God, then we ought to obey God rather than men. So anyways, we could go on and talk about that for hours and hours and hours. But until next time, like I said, email us, shoot us a text. You want to come on the show? We look forward to seeing you again on next Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in, share, like, hearts, thumbs, happy faces, whatever makes the world work on social media. But anyways, till next time, stay dry.
We're out.
You have just tuned into the greatest podcast on the planet, the DL Connection. Keep talking, keep rocking with the best. Until next time, stay safe and stay blessed.